The next one is how to find the rank of non-repeating letters. For example, I'll take an example like okay, I'll take example of how to find the rank of people. Now, people is a word which is a repetition. So as usual, repeat the first three steps as usual, whatever we normally we do for the non-repeating letters, do the same process. Repeat the first step. So the first letter is, there are two E's. So put two ones. After that, the second letter goes to L. Third, 4, 4. Next step, you know how many numbers are less than 4, which is towards the right side of 4. There are 1, 3, 2, 1. There are two ones and 1, 3 and 1, 2. It's totally 4 numbers are less than 4 in the right side. Less than 1, 0. Less than 3, we have 2 and 1. Less than 4, we have 2 and 1. Less than 2, we have 1. Less than 1, 0. Now 0 factorial, 1 factorial, 2 factorial, 3 factorial, 4 factorial and 5 factorial. Now multiply 5 factorial 120 into 4, 480 plus 0, 6, 12, 4, 1, 0 and add plus 1. Now listen guys, there will be change in the last step. There will be one more step for the repetition. What is the one more step? I'll show you. There will be one more step. See the first letter P, including that first letter, including to the first letter towards the right side, how many letters are repeating? Including the first letter towards the right side, how many letters are repeating? There are two P's repeating for that 2 factorial and 2 E's repeating for that 2 factorial. I repeat, including the first letter, count how many repetition of letters towards the right side only. Now consider the second position. What is the second position? Second position is E. So from the second position, what is the repetition? I have only repetition of 2 E's because there is one P falls on the left side. So don't consider that. Come to the third position. From the third position, again, I cannot see any repetitions of 1. From the fourth position, no repetition. Fifth position, no repetition. Sixth position, no repetition. That's all. So 480 by 4, it comes down to again 120, 0, 12, 4, 1 plus 1. So final answer 120 plus 12, 1 for 36, 137, 138. All of you understood repetition?
Sir, while looking from right side of the P, there's only two right, sir. Should we include the
Yes,
P?
including that position also, including that same letter also. For the fourth step, we have to include that letter also. I think answer is 7, 137. Oh, no. 120, 132, 36, 37, 38. 38 only. Is it clear, guys? Understood? Can I go to the next one? Guys, waiting for your response.
So can you explain why +1 is given in the
As usual, yesterday also I have given +1, right? You were present yesterday session?
Yes, sir.
Yesterday also, because if you don't add +1, that means that there are 137 words. There are 137 words so far. So after that, the next word will be your people. So the rank for people will be the next one after 137. So that's why I'm adding +1 to find out the final rank.
Okay.
Guys, do the questions for Google and banana now. Find out the answer for Google and banana. What is the answer for Google? Please post your answers, or at least unmute your mic and tell me what you have got for Google and banana.
For Google 86, sir.
86 or 88, something like that. 86 or 88. So from the first one, if you consider the first letter G, including the G, there is a repetition of 2 G's and 2 O's. From the next one, there is a repetition of only 2 O. Third one, 1, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one. So 120 by 430 plus 36 plus 18 plus 2 plus 1. 66 plus 86, 87, 88. Others, have you got for Google 88? Dhanush, very good. Do it for banana. Find out the rank for banana. Please check your answers, guys. Please ask me if you have any other doubts. Anyone, any doubts in banana and Google or any doubts in the repetition of letters? We have got 35 for banana and 88 for Google. Can I proceed to the next one, guys? Once you completed the rank, are you clear now, everyone? Shall we proceed? Okay, done. Guys, did I complete all the 6 concepts? Please tell me, did I completed all the 6 concepts here? Or anything is else pending in the 6? Because I don't remember for which batch I've done all the 6. Had I completed for you? Anyone please unmute your mic and tell me. Yesterday, did I completed all the 6 concepts of arrangement of letters?
No, sir.
Which one is remaining? Which one is remaining, guys? People don't remember for yesterday's session itself. I'm not able to remember because there are 4 batches going on. I don't know which batch is at what update. How much I've done for batch 1, batch 2, I don't remember. That is the reason I'm asking you.
Sir, you finished second and last one, sir.
Only second and last one. I have not done the first. These two one.
Straight away the ranks, sir.
Okay, straight away the ranks. What about the second one? That also not done?
No, sir.
Oh my god, then your batch is running very back. Okay, come down to the first one. See, basics. Basics is nothing but the maximum words possible of any word, which is equal to the words considered to be together plus words considered not to be together. Let me tell you what it means. I'll take a simple example called Delhi. Okay. If the question comes that how many maximum words you can form using all the 5 letters of the Delhi by shuffling all the 5 letters, and how many different 5 letters words can be formed, it is nothing but n factorial. N means number of letters. So 5 factorial, 120 is the maximum words. What does this 120 includes? This 120 includes where if I ask you a question that always all the words should be D and E should be together, D and E. The letter D and E should not be separated. It has to be together. Okay. Those words are also included in that 120. And this 120 also includes of those words where D and D is also not together. Do you understand my point? 120 includes the words where D and D are together. 120 includes the words of D and D are not together. It includes both because 120 is the maximum words. In that case, whenever the question comes of basics, what you will do, any number of letters, your answer is n factorial. Okay. But if they ask you letters together in that particular word, if they're asking you that letters to be together, the letters should be together. This answer is also included in this answer itself. And if they ask you letters not together, this is also included in this n factorial only. That is why this problem is divided into 3 different types of conditions. Let us do the first condition. What is the first condition? I'll take a word called reader. What you do? How many maximum words are possible? Count the number of letters. 6 letters, 6 factorial. Divided by. Check for the repetition. There is a repetition of 2 is, so 6 factorial by 2 factorial. 720 by 2. 360 words are possible maximum. If I tell you that I want R and D to be together, that is the second type of problem, second type of condition. Then there are some 2-3 steps which you have to follow for letters to be together. From the total 6 letter, subtract 2 letters and add 1. This is a universal method. It always remains same. From the total letters, subtract 2. Which 2? Whichever letters they're telling that they should be together. If they tell you that 3 letters to be together, 4 letters to be together, subtract 3, subtract 4 accordingly. And add always plus 1. The plus 1 will not change. The plus 1 will remain same for all the words. Subtracting 2 will depend on number of letters they're asking to be together. 6 depends on the total count of the letters. And put factorial. And multiply this answer with 2 factorial. What is this 2 factorial? This 2 again is the number of letters which they're asking that to be together. And divide by if there is any repetition, that is 2 factorial. Your final answer 2 factorial cancels. 6 minus 2, 4 plus 1, 5 factorial. If my question is that R and D not together. If my question R and D not together. In that case, simply from the total maximum, what are the maximum words? 360. Subtract R and D together. 120. Your answer is 240. Because there is no other method of calculating the number of words when letters are not together. You have to calculate the maximum words From that, you have to subtract the total number of words where R and D are together. Then only you will get R and D not together.
Sir, why did you divide it by 2 factorial, sir?
Because there is a repetition of 2 E's. Whenever letters are repeating, if for example, if there are 2 A's repeating and 3 N repeating, so put 2 factorial, 3 factorial for repetition. Let me show you one more example with some more number of repetition. I'll take a word called engineering. Students, tell me for engineering, what is the maximum words possible? Maximum how many words possible without any condition? How to find the answer? Just now I told you.
11 factorial.
Very good. And divided by, count the repetition. How many E's are there?
3 is
3 E's. Then after that,
3n,
3N,
2 G's,
2G and 2I. This is your answer for the maximum words possible. Now my another question comes, how many maximum words possible if the conditions are that vowels are always should be together? What are the vowels? There are 3E and 2I. So these 5 letters should not be shuffled. So wherever these 11 letters are shuffled, out of that 11, these 5 positions should be consecutive positions. Another consonant should not come between these 5 letters. These 5 letters can be shuffled among themselves, but these 5 letters should be together in the 5 consecutive positions. Then what you will do, from the total 11, subtract 5, add 1, put factorial, multiplied by how many letters they're asking to be together? 5 letters. So 5 factorial divided by again the same repetition. So what is answer? 11 minus 5, 6 plus 1, 7 factorial into 5 factorial divided by 3 factorial, 3 factorial, 2 factorial, 2 factorial. Now the third question comes, how many maximum words possible? Vowels are not together. Simply 11 factorial minus 7 factorial into 5 factorial whole divided by repetitions. You have to calculate basics and vowels together if the question comes of not together. Everyone understood, guys, the first 3 concepts?
Sir, can you explain the second answer, the reason for multiplying 5 factorial?
Because see, when you're putting these 5 letters in 5 consecutive positions, but there is a possibility that 3 E's and 2 I's can be shuffled among themselves, right? I can write these letters as like this also. This is also 5 vowels are together. Or I can write in this pattern also. That means there is a possibility of shuffling this 5 letter. Now again, how many words are possible with 5 letters? I told you, right? For n letters, n factorial. Similarly, for 5 vowels, 5 factorial. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Because wherever these 5 letters will going in a 5 consecutive positions, those 5 positions can be shuffled among themselves. Not necessarily it will be always 3 E's and 2 I's. It can be shuffled among themselves. That is the reason I'm doing that. Over everyone. Shall we proceed to the next one? See, I've explained you basics, letters together, letters not together. Now I'm giving a question. Please find the answer. My question is optical. You have to find basics answer for this, vowels together for this, and vowels not together for this. Do it fast. You have to calculate the basics. Basics means maximum how many words possible by shuffling optical. Then you have to find for optical vowels together. Then you have to find optical vowels not together. Answer for optical basics. Maximum how many words possible?
7 factorial.
That's all. Vowels together.
5 factorial into 3 factorial.
Wonderful. Very good. And third one comes optical vowels not together, which is nothing but 7 factorial minus 5 factorial into 3 factorial. That's all. Everyone clear, guys? Others, please respond in the chat box. Are you clear? Okay. Next one. The next two concepts, odd even positions. To explain you odd and even positions, you need to understand what is NPR. Then only odd and even position will be understood to you. What is NPR? Then only it will be clear for you. See, NPR is nothing but it selects R out of N and shuffles R also. What does it mean? I'll tell you. What does it mean? For example, there are 3 boys. There are 5 vacant positions. My question is that these 3 boys should sit in these 5 positions. These 3 boys should sit in these 5 positions. Now tell me which 3 positions they will take. They can take any 3 positions, not necessarily the first 3. Whenever the positions are more, but the number of people to be occupied are less, that means after occupying, there will be some positions will be left vacant. When these positions are more, but number of people to occupy that positions are less, in that case, what you have to do? In that case, first of all, we have to select any 3 positions. Select any 3 positions out of 5. How to select 5C3? That means selecting 3 positions out of 5. Please listen carefully. Selecting 3 positions out of 5. And then, for example, you've selected this one, this one, this one. Now tell me, will ABC will sit in the same 3 position? Will A will sit like this? No, it can also be BAC also. It can also be CBA also. That means even these 3 positions can also be shuffled. That means again I have to shuffle. So 3 positions be shuffled in 3 factorial. This is nothing but 5P3. 5P3 will select you 3 positions and also will arrange the 3 positions. I repeat, 5C3 will select you 3 positions and also will arrange the 3 positions. That is what 5P3 will do. Everyone understood or not? Permutation 5P3 means that it will select 3 positions and it also will arrange. Whenever you have to do both, you have to select, you have to arrange. If you have to do both, then you have to use NPR concept. Then you have to use NPR concept. Now what is 5P3? How it is derived? 5P3 is nothing but 5 factorial divided by 5 minus 3 factorial. That is NPR. That means NPR equal to N factorial N minus R factorial. Everyone understood NPR concept? First of all, understood or not NPR concept? Now see how NPR will be used in the next concept. What is the next concept? Fridge, odd or even positions, vowels in odd positions.
Sir.
I'll explain you what is the question asked here. Let me explain you what is the question here.
Sir, can you explain the previous one to my
Which one?
friend? Sir, he has
NPR.
asked me that. Yeah.
See, we have to use NPR whenever there are n positions left. There are n positions left. Out of that, you want me to select only R, where R is smaller than n. You have to select only R positions out of n positions, but you have to arrange those R positions. That means when both select and arrange, both are done, we have to use NPR. What you have to select? You have to select R, you have to arrange R out of n positions. Only that concept NPR is used. And NPR is given as n factorial divided by n minus R factorial. I'll show an example to you. Now I have a question in the odd or even positions. What does it mean? I'll tell you. Odd or even positions. There is a question called fridge. Okay. My condition is that arrange all the letters of vowels so that vowels should occupy only in odd positions. That is a condition. You understand my question or not? First of all, tell me. Vowel should occupy only the odd positions. So arrange all the letters of fridge such way that whatever arrangement you're doing, whatever different words you're making, you have to make the words so that all the vowels should occupy only the odd positions. Now, what are the odd positions in fridge? We have first one, third one, fifth one. Now, how many odd positions? We have 3 odd positions. But how many vowels are there in fridge? We have only I and E. Now tell me, whenever number of letters to be occupied, if positions are more, letters are less, which concept I have to use? Which concept I have to use if letters are less but positions are more? That means when you're applying for a job, there are more number of vacancies but less number of applications. That process, which concept you have to use?
NPR.
NPR concept. Now, here what is R? How many positions you needed actually? What is R? How many positions you needed?
2,
2. What is N?
3.
Very good. So it becomes 3p2, but not completed. Wait, into. Now, out of the 6 positions, how many positions occupied? How many positions occupied? Out of the 6 positions in the fridge, how many positions occupied?
All.
No. Only 2 positions occupied. That I have fulfilled the I have satisfied the condition of vowels only so far. But that means if I take one vowel here and one vowel here, only 2 positions occupied. Now how many positions left in the fridge?
4.
How many letters left in the fridge?
4.
4. So 4 positions, 4 letters, 4 factorial is the complete answer of putting this vowels in odd positions. You want me to give one more example?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'll take a question like places. Okay, it's a similar one. I'll take aptitude. Vowels in even positions. Now tell me. Vowels in even positions. How many vowels are there and how many even positions are there? How many vowels are there? How many even positions are there?
Four,
sir.
3 vowels.
So we have vowels as A, I, U, E. How many even positions? 1, 2, 3, 4. Correct? So for 4 positions, we have to occupy 4. So either you do 4p4 or also as the number of positions is equivalent to the number of vowels, you can directly put 4 factor also. Do you understand the point? You have 2 ways. Either you process whatever I told you, you do it in that way, like 4p4, because as there are 4 vowels, that is A, I, U, E, and we have 4 even positions also. So you can do 4p4, or as the number of vowels are same, directly you can put 4 factorial, but not yet completed. Aptitude is a totally 8-letter word. You have occupied only 4 positions. The remaining 4 letters will occupy the remaining 4 positions. So again, another 4 factorial. If my question comes like the word aptitude, where the T's should occupy only odd positions. In word aptitude, T's should occupy the odd positions. Now tell me. How many T's? There are 2 T's. How many odd positions? Accordingly, you tell me the answer.
4p2.
Odd positions. First, third, fifth, seventh. 4p2. Next. Still not completed.
6 factorial.
That's all. Very good. Into 6 factor. Everyone understood odd and even positions? Is it clear now? Can I go to the next one? I'm moving to the next one. The next one, no two places together. Okay, no 2 letters together. Similar type of concept. Again, same concept. For example, places. Condition is that P and C should not be, these 2 letters should not be together. These 2 letters should not be together. Okay, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Places is a 6-letter position. Places is a 6-letter positions. In this 6th letter, where P and C should come so that they will not be together. Anyone?
PNC. Sorry, sir, I didn't get your question.
Condition was that places is a 6-letter word. Arrange the 6th letter in such a way that P and C, these 2 letters should not come together. So what we have to do?
So they can be placed anywhere, right, sir? Just we need to leave space between P and C.
Okay, we have to leave place, but there are so many positions, 6 positions. Then how many such cases will happen? It will take time, right? It will go lengthy. If you go step by step, like first of all, I'll take these two positions, then these two positions. It will take time or not?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So please think, just apply one logic. There is some small logic here. Anyone?
Okay. First, I need to find P and C together, then minus from the whole.
No, that won't be possible. That process is not possible. That is something which you can do only when there are in the second concept letters not together. That is something different. I'll tell you why I will not possible. I'll explain you. For example, why that process not possible, I'll tell you. If my question is places, if I tell you no two vowels, there are only two vowels here. I'll take a question like detail. Okay. No two vowels. Okay. Now, if the question comes like that, all the vowels are not together. That is something which you already done. Third concept, letters not together. All vowels not together. But if the question comes no two, here in the fifth concept, always it will be no two letters. That is why I've given the topic as no two together. No two vowels together. Now tell me which two vowels you will take, as there are three vowels. To understand my point?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
That is the reason we cannot use that concept of letters not together. But there is something which you can do here using that NPR concept. Please just think for a moment now. See, I can easily tell it, but let us try to figure out.
Both letters should be in odd or else in even. So
Both
that
letters should be
in odd or else in even.
in
Wait.
odd or else even. No, odd even will not be possible here because no two letters means these two letters should not be together. It can be in two corners also. There are a lot of possibilities. I can put A in the first corner and another letter in the another corner. But here I don't know that how to pick up only those two letters out of the three vowels. That is the main issue. Still no one have got. See. L A E S. Now, I have not considered P and C. I have taken four letters. First of all, tell me these four letters can be arranged in how many ways? These four letters can be arranged in how many ways?
4 factorial.
4 factorial done. Now I have to put the P and C in such a way that P and C should not be together. For that, how many portions I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell me out of these 5 portions, if I select any 2 portions, condition satisfied or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now tell me if there are only 2 letters which will be occupied, but there are 5 portions, then which concept I have to use?
5P2.
That's all. Problem done. Understood? Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Similarly, when I ask you the question of detail, I told you no two vowels. Don't write any specifically two vowels. First, except two vowels, you place any four letters. You take any four letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take any four letters. For that four letters, your answer is 4 factorial. Okay. Now, how many positions left after four letters are placed? 5 positions left from that 5p2. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, done. So all of you understood arrangement of letters concept, guys. Can I go to the next concept? Still now I have not started combination, and according to the schedule, permutation combination to be done in only 2 classes, that is yesterday and today. And probably I think that I have completed only 40% so far. But I don't want to rush up because this is a very, very important topic. I'll talk to the management. I'll just take one more session extra also if your people are interested, because this is a very lengthy topic and we are not able to rush up and do everything in just 2 sessions. Shall we start the next one, guys? The third concept, arrangement of people. Can we proceed?
Yes, sir.
People. People can be arranged in 2 ways. First, linear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tell me 5 positions can be occupied by 5 people in how many ways? Sorry. 5 positions can be occupied by 5 people in how many ways? Just now we have done. Don't differentiate between letters and people. Both are same. 5 letters can be occupied in 5 positions, 5 factorial. Similarly, 5 people can occupied in 5 positions, 5 factorial, because the number of positions and number of people are same. But if there are 10 people, what will be your answer? Sorry. If there are 3 people and you have 5 positions, your answer will be
5p3.
very good. So this is the difference you should know when you have to use NPR and when you have to use factorial. Okay. So in linear, it is 5 factorial. What happens in circle? I'll show you an example to you. Linear means, as we know that there is a starting point either from this side or from this side. But for a circle, we don't know a starting point. For a circle, we don't know a starting point. We don't know like from which end you have to start. Okay. For that, we have to fix one person at one position. We have to fix one position. From taking that position as a reference point, we have to start doing the arrangement. For example, if I fix one position here, remaining how many people are there and how many positions are left? Remaining how many people are there and how many positions are left?
4 people are there. Sir,
No.
you are looking for 10 people or 5 people, sir?
No, as the positions are 6, so we have 6 people only.
5 people, 5 positions.
What is the answer for that?
5 factorial.
That's all. That means what is the difference between linear and circle? For linear, n people, n factorial, but for circle, for 6 people, for 5 factorial, that means it is n minus 1 factorial. Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? For linear, n people, n factorial. For circle, n people, n minus 1 factorial. In how many 5 ways 5 girls can be seated in a row? 5 factorial. Clear? Second one, there are 5 girls and 5 boys. 5 girls and 5 boys. In how many ways they can sit on a straight table alternately? Alternately means one after other, one after other. Okay. In that way, I'll show you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So this is gonna be BG, BG like this, or it can be GB, GB also like that. But tell me, but what you can see here that 5 girls are occupying 5 positions. For that, what is the answer for 5 girls? What will be the answer for 5 girls occupying 5 positions?
5 factorial.
5 factorial. For 5 boys,
5 factorial.
5 factorial. But remember guys, this arrangement can be done in how many ways? That means the starting portion can start with how many people? The first position can be occupied by how many people?
1 people.
Either a girl or a boy. How many people? 2 people. And 2 people can be arranged in how many ways? Two factorial, right? Why I'm telling you? For example, there are 6 Indians, 6 Australians, and 6 Africans. They have to sit alternately, one after other. For 6 Indian, 6 factorial, 6 Australian, 6 factorial, 6 African, 6 factorial. But tell me, who will occupy the first position? Indian or a Australian or African? 3 people can be shuffled in how many ways?
3 factorial.
That is the reason this one. Okay. Whenever alternate concept comes, whatever n people n factorial, again you have to multiply. Depending on the number of people, the first position can be occupied. So depending on that, another factor will come for you. This is the concept of alternate. Next one. In how many ways 5 boys and 5 girls can be arranged so that all boys sit together? Please listen carefully. Just now we have done arrangement of letters. The condition of letters together. Whatever concept you used here, letters together, use the same concept in boys together. What concept I used? I have subtracted the number of letters together from the total and added +1. Do the same thing. How many total people here?
10.
From that, how many you have to subtract?
5
Then after that,
factorial.
+1. Don't forget the +1. Factorial. Into how many people have to sit together? Five boys have to sit together, right? Again 5 factorial. So answer is 6 factorial into 5 factorial. Same concept, letters together, boys together or girls together. Same concept. Out of 10, subtract 5, add 1 factorial multiplied by 5 factorial because shuffling between the 5 boys. Next 5 boys, 5 girls can be arranged so that all girls do not sit together. What is the answer of 5 girls together answer? What is the answer of 5 girls together?
6 factorial into 5 factorial.
What is the answer of 10 people sitting without any condition? Basics.
10 factorial.
Just to subtract, you will get 5 girls not together. Same concept, whatever you have done, same gun.
Sir,
Whatever you have.
can you
tell me.
repeat for the circle once? I didn't understand that.
Okay, let me complete this row, then I'll come down to circle. Okay, let me complete the linear. Everyone see, there are 4 types of conditions in linear. Let me write down the conditions so you can make a note of that. Conditions. The condition means types of questions which they will ask you. First, alternate, together, not together, no together. 4 type of condition. And I'll give you 4 types of questions. 4 boys, 4 girls. What is the answer for sitting alternately? Tell me fast. Do it fast, we're getting late. 4 boys, 4 girls, alternate.
4 factorial into 4 factorial into 2 factorial.
That's all done. 4 factorial into 4 factorial, 2 factorial. My next question is there are 5 boys, 3 girls. I want all 3 girls together. I want all 3 girls together. Five boys, 3 girls. I want all 3 girls to be together.
8 minus 3 plus 1 factorial
8 minus 3 plus 1 factorial, that is 6 factorial. After that,
into 3 factorial.
that's all. 8 minus 3, out of total 8 people, subtract 3 girls, then add 1. It becomes 6 factorial multiplied with shuffling of the 3 girls. My next question, 3 girls not together. The same question, 3 girls not together.
8 factorial minus 6 factorial into 3 factorial.
That's all done. My next question, same 5 boys, 3 girls, but I want that no 2 girls together. I hope you know where I have used this concept of no 2. Same method. Out of 5 boys, 3 girls, no 2 girls should be together. Leave the no 2 girls. Remaining, how many people are there? Other than 2 girls, how many people are there?
6 factorial.
6 factorial are there. And how many portions will be left? 6 people means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 people occupied. Now how many portions are left where the 2 girls can occupy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That means always the number of portions will be 1 more than this number. 7p2. Understood? This is the last concept in arrangement of people. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Can we go to circle now?
Yes, sir.
Circle. Remember in circle, for n people, to start the arrangement, it will be n minus 1 factorial. For example, 5 boys. In how many ways they can sit in a circle? 5 minus 1, 4 factorial. Alternate. 4 boys, 4 girls. What is the answer for 4 boys of circle? What is the answer for 4 boys in a circle?
3 factorial.
And now, don't change girls. Either any one only you have to change. Any one only will become n minus 1 factorial. After that, 4 factorial will remain same. Why? I'll tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If there are 8 portions, because there are 4 boys, 4 girls. First of all, I have to start the arrangement. You start with a boy, you start with a girl. Doesn't matter. You start with anyone. If you're starting with a boy, I'm fixing one boy here. The boy portion is fixed. Now where the next boy should come, as a condition is alternate, the next boy should come here. After the next boy should come here. The next boy should come here. Because there are 3 more boys. For these 3 boys, what is the answer? 3 factorial. Now how many portions left? 1, 2, 3, 4. For that 4 boys, 4 girls, 4 portions, 4 factorial directly. Only to start the arrangement, to know the starting point only, I have to fix one person. That is why I fixed one boy. Even you fix a girl also, you will get the same answer as 3 factorial, 4 factorial only. Understood for circle, for alternate concept? Everyone, did you understood alternate concept of circle?
Sir.
Okay. Five boys, 4 girls. 4 girls together. Circle. So, first of all, what we do? We have to find n people. What are n? I will tell you here. Please listen carefully. What is n here? I'll tell you. What is the normal process we do? Tell me the same answer for a linear. 5 boys, 4 girls, 4 girls together. Tell me the answer for linear. Tell fast. Same question. 5 boys, 4 girls. How the 4 girls will be together in a linear arrangement?
Nine minus 4 plus 1 factorial into 4 factorial.
This is the answer, 6 factor into 4 factor. Correct? For circle, this becomes 5 factorial and this will remain same. That's all. Is it clear? Because this is n. In linear, n people, n factorial. But in circle, n people, n minus 1 factorial. But this will remain same. Understood the difference of together in circle and linear? Same question. What is the answer for 4 girls not together in linear? What is the answer for 4 girls not together in linear? Nine factorial minus
Minus
6 factorial into 4 factorial. The same question in circle. 9 factorial will become 8 factorial minus 5 factorial into 4 factorial. This is the difference between linear and circle. Take a screenshot of this question. Just see if you can do it by yourself or not. If you're not able to do, I'll tell you in tomorrow's session. Take the screenshot of this question. There are 20 persons among 2 or sisters. Find the number of ways we can arrange them around a circle so that there is exactly 1 person between 2 sisters. Have you taken the screenshot? Completed?
Yes, sir.
We'll continue the tomorrow session, guys. Thank you.